Graham Baldwin. I'm the Vice-Chancellor of Southampton Solent University. Delighted to be hosting the Solent Learning and Teaching Institute conference here in the brand new Spark building.
This is definitely a community cohesion type of event. It is all about bringing all those great ideas that's going on in our classrooms, labs, specialist facilities, and then sharing those ideas so that we can come up with a community which shares its best practice, thrive on dependency on each other, and creates a collaboration not only between the teachers but also between learners and teachers and learners.
One of the main thrusts for me is reconceptualizing teaching as being not something where you're telling the story of your subject, so much as teaching being a kind of design science where we're trying to find out how to help students get the point, develop the skill, develop their attitudes. So the idea of teaching as a design science is to turn teaching into a more professionalized kind of activity, just as we did with research many, many years ago. Create a community in which people are sharing and building together in order to develop that knowledge together.
Well, the strategic vision of having research-informed teaching at the heart of the strategy, the Building an Excellent University, is a brilliant way of us engaging students in doing research earlier. And I think there are a number of ways we can do research-informed teaching. It can be evidence-led practice in the classroom, which was today's talk, but it can also be about disciplinary research where students engage in it and teachers underpin their teaching with it and inspire teaching through research.
I think VR in teaching and learning is really special because it really engages students in a different way. What they're able to do is to co-create, develop their own artefacts, and then to really anchor it into their own learning context. And I think that's a really powerful way to enable students to be partners in learning and teaching.
So I'm from Bright Club Southampton. We run a comedy night where we get researchers, academics, people from universities to talk about what they do in an engaging, fun way to try and let the public know about what goes on in universities. And we ran a workshop here today to try to help academics and researchers improve their public engagement and public speaking.
As a visitor to this university, I was fascinated by the Pecha Kuchas. It's the first time I've encountered that at any conference, and I enjoyed doing it. It really puts you on the spot, keeping it short. But it allowed me actually to hear about such a broad range of ideas you're trialing, projects you've got going on. From nearly every session, I would say I've taken something away that I'd like to think about.
My takeaway from today is that we care about learning and teaching, we share our practice, and we're developing a culture of excellence that we want to celebrate in the Teaching Excellence Framework.
We have incredibly professional colleagues who are engaged with industry and with employers, who are members of the HEA and so forth, who are engaging with the latest technologies and latest pedagogical practices. Their enthusiasm is overwhelming as reflected in the responses from the students. It's more of that. It's why would a student want to come? I've said it already, it's about engagement. And what you want is an enthusiastic, well-informed professional practitioner and academic who can bring the subject to life. And that's what will create the difference.